The principle of conservation of energy states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be converted from one form to another, or transferred from one body to another. Total amount of energy in an isolated system is always constant.
In this video, we are going to look at how we can use this physics principle to help in spiking a volleyball harder. A spike in volleyball is an offensive attack where we swing our arms to impact the ball, sending it over the net to the opponent such that they cannot return it. However, there are times when we see players who spike without jumping, often due to the current's inconvenience to do so. When this happens, the ball travels at a much slower speed. Professional players will always jump when they spike. This is so that they can achieve maximum momentum that can be transferred over to the ball. The formula of gravitational potential energy is given by the product of the mass of the object, acceleration due to gravity, and height of the object. Therefore, the greater the height of the object, the more GPE it will possess. So the higher we jump, the more gravitational potential energy we can have in our body to be converted into kinetic energy. Here is a demonstration of the jump approach. This is where the kinetic energy in our body will be converted into gravitational potential energy when we jump into the air. If we jump before we spike, the kinetic and gravitational potential energy in our body will be converted and transferred into kinetic energy in the ball. This allows the ball to possess a higher amount of kinetic energy, meaning the ball will travel at a greater speed. Compared to jumping before we spike, it is much harder to deliver a greater force in the ball if we were to spike without the three-step approach. This is because our body does not possess much kinetic energy nor gravitational potential energy that can be converted into kinetic energy in the ball. Hence, the ball travels at a much slower speed. In conclusion, this physics principle can be seen in many sports or even our daily lives, and volleyball is just one of them. Can you also think of other ways in which we can make use of this principle in our lives?